Good afternoon, folks, and welcome to part 5 of the Ferguson. Let's see if I can see the model number this time. Don't know where my glasses are. Where's my fucking Gregory's? There they are. My fucking Gregory Pecs. There we go. Right. Model number 396G. I like what they've put in here. Player must be level during operation. Great care exercised in handling special stereo pickup. Which is not surprising because stereo was only invented the year before in 1957 and this thing was made in 1958. So, you know, stereo was a big thing back then. Anyway, let's turn it on. The light on the front to come on. Let's we'll start with an LP. Play a couple of seconds from this LP. So we're on 33 1/3, or if you're in Ireland, it's 33 1/3. Right, I need a new switch for this because the manual switch doesn't work because it's broke. But as we want to use the automatic, it doesn't matter. The valves are warmed up. The sound is about equal on both channels. So I've got two pretty good matched valves. There we go. Let's turn the volume up. Give me a few seconds of this.
I've never seen the inside of a bar room or listened to a jukebox all night long. But I see these are the things that bring you pleasure. So I'm gonna make some change.
I'm free and ready, so we can go steady. How's about saving all your time for me?
Me cry, 'cause when she played house, my daddy said goodbye. I don't wanna play house. What do you do if you're wrong with my blood stay strong for you? There goes my only possession. There goes my everything.
There we go, folks. The mech seems to work well. Let's go for some. Let's put this one up here for a minute. Let's go for some 45 RPMs. These are shite. I don't mean the shite, I mean the shite in the fact of my test ones. And it'll drop 2 at a time. Oh no, it didn't. It behaved. Give you a couple of seconds of each one, you can see them drop.
It's a heartache, nothing but a heartache. Hits you when it's too late, hits you when you're down.
It makes you think the record ain't gonna drop. This record's fucked. You get the illusion that the record ain't gonna. You get the feeling because it takes that long. How about that? Drops it down nicely as well. And it now knows there's no more records, so it'll turn off. There we go. Now let's go for the 78. Let's get the 78. There'll be test records. I'll just put them there for now. Here's me 78. Now I'm gonna do this manually if I can, and I'll tell you why. Because the 78 doesn't have to make a clang when it drops, and I'm worried about it breaking the record, so I'm gonna do this one manually. Trouble is, doing it manually, I have to take this because I can't put it on manually because of the switch, so I have to do that. Hold it about there.
She'll be coming round the mountain, she'll be coming round the
There
mountain.
we go. Whoops. Let's put the stylus over to 78.
Good, we'll have some more.
No, thanks. No more,
There we
George.
go.
No more?
No more.
All right, well, now I'm in studios, I may as well stay.
Really, Mr. Formby.
Are you still here, operatic Harry? Go away, go away.
That don't make much difference, you know.
You stick to the foot, you can't blame me for everything. Go away, man. Go on, Johnny. Mountain when she comes, you're late. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes.
It is supposed to be 78 RPM. And that's the 78. It plays all record sizes, and this can actually play odd sizes like 5 inch and stuff like that. And I've actually got some of them really old 78s that are in between the size of a 10 inch and a 7 inch, and smaller and stuff. So I'll have to dig some out and do another video on different record sizes that the machine can handle, that this mechanism can actually handle. I can't remember the exact ones, but I know it can. Because this lever here determines the size, you see. Depending on how far depending on where this hits the record, that's where it drops the tone arm apparently, or thereabouts, within reason. Anyway, I'll show you what I've done, because I know you always have a keen interest. Right, what I've done, I've just put the old Gregory Pecs back on, or the Buddy Hollies, and I need to zoom in. What I've done here under the arm, this is a brand new, can't really see it, this is a brand new cartridge, and unusually the LP side is this side. It's usually that, and it does say 78 RPM, but that's not an issue. But what I've had to do, where's my sticker upper? You know, I can't find my sticker upper. I've lost my sticker upper. Where's my sticker upper gone? Can't find it. Anyway, what I've done, I've rewired the tone arm because I wasn't happy with the wiring that was in there. So I've rewired that. It's got a nice modern wire in it. It's been a proper job been done there. We've got that sorted. And what I've done, I've glued the cartridge to the top of this bracket here, which was the old part of the old cartridge, which is the old cartridge mounting bracket, and it just grips nicely here. But I put a dot of super glue on just to hold it, and that's good and firm. That's not going to go anywhere. That's good, and I'm happy with that. And if I turn the volume up, the cartridge is actually producing enough output to drive the amplifier adequately. So I'm really pleased with that. Now if I just switch it off for a second. Oh, that's the volume. Let's turn it off. I've cleaned the balance control, which is on the back. I've yet to give the cabinet a bit of a clean. Not done that yet. I've not put the bottom on yet. The bottom's still here. The IEC socket's on. You've seen that. I've actually made a bit of a change to that. What I've done, I took the wires back off, and I've put heat shrink tubing on the IEC socket. And that's that dealt with. And that's pretty much it for this now, folks. The speakers didn't need any attention. They were working fine. The leads on them are in good condition. The sockets are okay. And all I've had to do really regards wiring is put in a main socket, put in an IEC. The rest of it is okay. I've put the little retainers on to hold the valves in whilst if it's being transported. I did have an issue with records sticking near the end, and I fucked about for hours. I fucked and pissed about for hours. I had the arm off, I had half the mechanism out, and I couldn't fucking understand what it was. And then I read that notice at the back there, player must be level. Well, the deck was slightly down there, and that's what was causing it. Just slightly to one side, and it was pulling the arm back. So obviously, because let's just check the tracking weight of this. Without the turntable on, see, I'm checking it with the turntable on, so I'm lifting the arm up a bit higher than it would normally be. But without the turntable on, it's about 4 grams. So it's probably going to show about 7. But we'll see what it does show. Yeah. But with the what I'm going to do, I'm going to see if we can lighten that up a bit. But having said that, if I get my other, I'm not actually going to lighten it up. I'll tell you why. Because when it's on a record, because you've got to take in the thickness of this, and obviously the spring's getting a bit loose. The springs losing tension the higher you lift the arm up. So, you know, there'd be about 5 grams there. And to show this, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my, because it fits in there, I'll just get my original garage tool, because that fits on the base plate of the deck. I just don't know where the fucking thing is. You know, we're starting to get into disarray here again, folks, and we're starting to get into muddled up territory here again, and I need to get this. I don't know why my oscilloscope has shifted all the way over there, but I need to get all this tidied up. There we go, it's supposed to be there. Right, so I can work on tidying my bench up once this record player's on. Now what I'm going to do, see, that's a bit thinner than the scales, so I'll put my glasses on, and you'll have to take my weight, you have to take my word, I think, for the weight. £5 grams exactly. 5 grams. That's what that tone arm roughly should be. That's roughly what that, as far as I'm concerned, that's what the arm should be. And I've got to put the clip back here, back on the turntable. We'll do that now before it gets lost. The bottom's got to go back on, but that's a job that'll be done very, very last, because I've still got to sort that piece of wood out that has to be fitted back in. So still got to do that. But to all intents and purposes, folks, the little Ferguson is done. And thank you very much for watching. And more to come later when I get something else that I can piss about with. And because you don't need to see me put the bottom on. I mean, the bottom's there. You know, yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye for now.